every time my 4-year-old sees a Canada flag, he says, "There's Daddy's flag."
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
Oh my God, how excited are you? Look at that Canadian flag behind you.
There's a lot of Canadian flags in my house right now. My 7-year-old wanted to decorate, so the front windows are done. The back of the house is done. It's all over.
Nice.
Colette, wonderful to see you. Where are the nerves at, and what's the atmosphere around your family and the community and Newfoundland and Labrador?
They're high. They're really high. I feel like at any moment I could cry. At any moment I could scream. I'm just so excited, and it's starting. It's finally starting. So we're just so happy.
I'm just looking to see if they're playing, by the way, because I know they practiced this morning last night in
I'm pretty sure they're practicing at like 10 o'clock Beijing time, I think it is.
You are right. But sometimes they come early, especially with Jules to get his binoculars on, because these are brand new rocks, right?
I'm sure Jules has been there every day.
Yeah, actually, he probably has been here every day with his binoculars. Tell me about not being here. How hard is that, that you guys can't be here in person? Oh.
And this is where you'll get me.
Sorry.
It's hard. It's really hard. I got to go 16 years ago, and that's just an experience that I'll never, ever forget. And leading up to this Olympics, we always talked about going as a family, like being able to take our kids with us. So not to be able to have that moment has been a bit harder to process. But really what keeps me going is Mark is always reminding me that whether we're actually with him in the stands or watching from home, he can feel us. He knows that we are right there with him. So that gives me peace, and that makes me feel a little bit better about having to be at home watching on the TV, really.
Beautiful, Colette. Thank you for that. And you guys, Mark has been so sharing of this journey and how much time he's been spending with the boys. What do the boys make of all of this?
I don't think there has been a day that Beckett Nichols hasn't worn a Canada shirt since he won the Olympic trials, since Mark won the trials. He has worn Canada every day. He talks about Team Canada every day. He's now asking about other sports too, like the hockey, the speed skating, big air. He's just really, really, really into it right now. He really is now seeing and understands all of the hard work that's gone into this, all of the sacrifice that's gone into this. Every time my 4-year-old sees a Canada flag, he says, "There's Daddy's flag. That's Daddy's flag." And that just tugs right here every time you hear it, that our kids are now seeing firsthand everything that has gone into this. There's been a lot of sacrifice. There's been a lot of hard work. There's been tears, and, luckily for the past couple of years, we've been on the higher end of it. The boys have really got to see the guys bring a few trophies home, right? And wear that maple leaf. So it's just been a wonderful learning opportunity for my kids as well.
Very cool.
Colette, tell me how you're living your life over these during their Olympic run now. Are you on Beijing time?
I am going to do my very best to be on Beijing time, and there's probably going to be a few afternoon naps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Devin can share secrets on how to do this.
Well, Yeah.
Not yet, because I don't have that down yet. Colette.
Well,
Devin, we had that talk.
I sent Devin a message. I was like, listen, I'll help try and keep you awake as long as you can remind me to remember to breathe.
Right.
Because there's going to probably be times where I'm going to either be hiding underneath the coffee table or I'm going to be standing on top of it. Like, I don't know.
It's hard to watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got no control. Earl Morris spoke well about that. I'm just seeing if they're in the house yet for you.
Yeah.
I would bring the computer down for a kiss, but you've probably already done that on your FaceTime or whatever you're using.
Colette, are you talking to Mark? How are you guys keeping in touch?
Yeah, we've had a really good system going since he's gotten into Beijing. When he's going to bed at nighttime, we're waking up.
Right.
So we've been having kind of breakfast every morning with him. He's kind of been watching me help get the kids ready for school. And, he's saying, have a good day. And they're saying, good night, Dad. So that's kind of been our time frame where the kids have been able to have a few minutes with him before he's getting ready to start his next day. And they've been spoiled a little because he's been sharing what he's been doing out and about in the village on these days where curling hasn't quite started yet. So Beckett is just over the moon that he went to a hockey game yesterday, that he got to see the women. Mark sent him a whole bunch of video clips. So Beckett was just, he just thought that was the best thing ever.
Really?
Yeah, nice that they can communicate so easily now compared to 2006. Right?
Well, I said to Mark's dad, I was like, 16 years ago, I think there was one cell phone that we shared between the whole entire family. Like everybody was there, had one phone in Pinarolo, and it was like, whose turn is it to use it today? So, and now you can kind of, maybe we have a little too much access to them this time around, I'm wondering.
Oh, I can only imagine your nerves over the next little while, but my goodness, these guys are a solid team. So I think you can relax. Your Mr. Nichols is nothing but a shot maker, boy, all the time. So
no, I'm super proud. I'm super proud of Mark. I'm so proud of all of the boys. And I think if there's one thing that this team really has going for them is it's their communication. It's the way they talk to each other, the way they're communicating on the ice and off the ice, and they're ready to go. Like I can feel it. They're ready.
Yeah. And for the record, the entire Atlantic provinces adopts Team Newfoundland and Labrador. I mean, I know all of Canada does as well, but we have so few Olympians from the East that we latch on like this to all of them. And they're so super proud of them, what they've done, what they've accomplished from the Rock is pretty amazing.
Well, I'm not even a real Newfoundlander, let's say. I was born in Saskatchewan, so I'm an import.
I was waiting for that, Colette.
I'm an import.
Yeah, a CFA, really. Yeah. So.
Well, they've always welcomed me with open arms, and I moved here in 2005, and we're not leaving.
Yeah,
we love it here.
Yeah,